Tim Horton's shocking cause of death was a deliberate act, not a tragic accident. Throughout Canadian history, Tim Horton's name has been synonymous with heroism and resilience. As a legendary hockey player and beloved businessman, his reputation inspired a nation to look up to him as a role model. But, this cultural phenomenon created a paradox where his invincibility became a self-fulfilling prophecy. His success and charm shielded him from accountability, fostering a culture where risks were taken without consequences. This aura of invincibility likely fed his reckless behavior, making him less inclined to take responsibility for his actions. In this sense, the myth surrounding Tim Horton's legacy may have contributed to his downfall, blinding him to the dangers of his actions. When Tim Horton's car crashed on February 21, 1974, the immediate reaction was that it was a tragic accident. But the autopsy report revealed a shocking truth: his blood alcohol level was a staggering 0.16, more than double the legal limit. This level of intoxication indicates a significant impairment of cognitive and motor skills, yet Tim Horton was still behind the wheel of his car. His reckless behavior on that fateful night is a stark reminder of the dangers of substance abuse and the devastating consequences that can result. The events of that evening paint a disturbing picture. Horton, who had consumed several drinks earlier in the day, continued to drink and drive, ignoring the danger that his actions posed. He was known to have a history of substance abuse, but it was not addressed or treated, allowing it to escalate into a deadly habit. The intersection of his addiction and his driving habits led to a catastrophic outcome, one that could have been prevented if only he had sought help. What's striking about Tim Horton's case is the clear disconnect between his public image as a hero and private reality. His blood alcohol level and the events of that night reveal a person who was struggling with addiction and a culture of invincibility that ultimately led to his downfall. When we examine the circumstances surrounding Tim Horton's death, it becomes clear that his substance abuse played a pivotal role in the events that transpired. The toxic mix of cocaine and a blood alcohol level more than twice the legal limit created a perfect storm of impaired judgment and reckless behavior. The evidence suggests that Tim Horton was well aware of his limits, or at least he should have been, given his extensive experience on the ice. His decision to drive at such high speeds, coupled with the effects of his substance use, raises important questions about the signs and consequences of addiction that often go unchecked. In hindsight, several red flags emerge, including his involvement in a high-speed collision just months prior to the fatal accident. Furthermore, Tim Horton's struggles with substance abuse had been an open secret within the hockey community, yet these concerns were largely ignored or downplayed. The tragic outcome serves as a sobering reminder that addiction is a progressive disease that can have devastating consequences when left untreated. Tim Horton's iconic status belies the tragic reality of his personal life, which ultimately led to his untimely demise. By examining his story, we can distill a vital lesson: that substance abuse and reckless behavior know no boundaries. We often view sports heroes and celebrities as invincible, but Tim Horton's experience is a stark reminder that their fame offers no immunity. His decision to get behind the wheel while intoxicated, coupled with the alarming speed at which he was driving, reveals the dangers of unchecked addiction. In a broader sense, Tim Horton's legacy serves as a cautionary tale about the devastating consequences of substance abuse and the importance of responsible driving. His story highlights the importance of being accountable for our actions, even when we're under pressure or in a state of euphoria. By learning from Tim Horton's tragic experience, we can work to break down the culture of invincibility that pervades our sports and entertainment world, promoting a healthier and more responsible approach to life. As we reflect on Tim Horton's tragic story, one takeaway stands out: substance abuse has no exemption. Even the most well-known and respected individuals can fall prey to reckless behavior and the devastating consequences that follow. Tim Horton's legacy serves as a stark reminder of the importance of responsible decision-making and the need to confront our own struggles with addiction head-on.